Does it bother you how quick she was to get child support out of you? But then when it comes to her second baby's father, she don't even bring it up. Nah, see, to me, that's one of those statements where it sounds like you're just trying to start something. I'm just saying, she put you through hell to get that child support. You were still paying it when you got back together. This guy, I don't hear her mention it once. But to be honest though, I'm cool with her not pursuing child support, because that's one less thing that's going to connect them together, you know? Fine, if she wanted to do it, okay. It's none of my business, but it's nice not having him in the picture. You say all that, but don't you ever think about like how, that's his daughter. He's not in her life at all. She's got to grow up with that. You know what it's like to grow up without a parent. Am I not allowed to have mixed feelings about that? Like, yeah, I feel bad for her that her dad's not in the picture. She's also not old enough to know what's going on. Maybe when she's old enough and like I get to know her as a person and she starts asking about her real dad, yeah, then maybe my feelings will change a little bit. But right now, I'm just focused on my relationship with Miranda, which you're trying to attack by throwing that child support comment out. Alright, but come on. You don't sit around a little bit just wondering why this guy gets off scot-free. You had to go to family court 75 times. This guy gets to sit around and just say, I don't want to be in Charlotte's life. Miranda don't question it. She don't pursue nothing out of him. Don't bother you a little bit? Because like me, I don't think she wants to deal with him. I don't know, I ain't trying to rile you up, but it just comes off like she's still got a soft spot for the guy. I couldn't imagine taking someone I love to court. So maybe that's what she's got. Maybe she still loves him a little bit. She can't imagine taking a man to court. Or getting money out of him. You know what? Even if you have a point, like even if you're telling facts right now, it's none of my business. She's not cheating on me. He didn't come over and they didn't kiss or something. He is the father of her daughter. I want to take the road where, all right, I'm gonna focus on me and Miranda, and I'm not gonna let outside interferences mess with us. The older version of me, oh yeah, I would have listened to everything that you said, and I would have gone home and I would have brought up the Miranda, and I would have been insecure about it. But I'm trying not to be an insecure person. She has a baby with another man. That could either kill you or it could make you stronger. Look, as much as I don't like you at times, I'm just saying this, I don't want you to be blindsided if one day she turns around and she's back in love with this man. Because I know how that's going to go. You're going to be here complaining to your mother that your ex-wife broke up with you again. And you're going to be like Ross Geller from Friends. Like, I don't need that in this house. Yeah, well, I also like to see it from this perspective. She was so pissed off at me, so angry during our divorce that we were broken up, this and that she pursued child support out of me. She took custody, all this. I see it as she don't care about Ryan enough to pursue any of that. Their breakup was so easy. She moved on so easy. You ever look at it that way? If she don't care about him, then why does she still listen to his rules? She don't let you around Charlotte, right? Yeah, you're right. When I'm there, she don't let me anywhere near Charlotte. But now, again, I could deal with that one way, like an immature jerk, or I could do what I'm doing now and just accept her timetable of when she's ready for that type of stuff, if she ever is. I think deep down you really think that I'm still like a scumbag, and that you think that, cause pal, you were a huge scumbag, and then overnight you expect us all to believe that's not you no more. Well, did you think we were all born yesterday? You did some scummy ass things. I was a different person, a very toxic person, but I don't understand, like, as a man, how you don't get it. You've never been in love with a woman who broke up with you, and you just became, like, a different version of yourself. You became cynical. Look, I took it to the extreme because of my mental health stuff, but I loved her, and I still love her, but, like, going through that divorce, having her break up with me, everything in between, I can't continue to explain how much that messed me up. how much I wanted her back. And then when I didn't get her back, man, I just lashed out because my whole life was crumbling before. I don't think you get it though, because maybe you just haven't been in love like that. Of course I've been in love. I'm in love with your mother. I've never been obsessed though, to where a breakup would make it like Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. Well, I am obsessed with her, and I'm not ashamed of that. Even after all these years, I wouldn't have it any other way. I'm not gonna let my obsession slip through my fingers because she made me pay child support and she's being easy on him. Let her be easy on him. I want her to forget him at the end of the day. Is that toxic? That I want her to have a relationship with me and not worry about her past? Maybe. But I love her and I'm not hurting her, so. Yeah, so ever since they removed the caseworker, they told me that there's no more supervised visits. They're going to check in with us at a later date to see how everything's going. I'm still mandated to go to therapy. But other than that, I think we might be in the clear. That's good news. I think we did a good job, but I also think they kind of realized how incompetent they were. I still can't get over the fact, like, why was that guy interviewing me if I don't live here? Yeah, I thought that, but I also thought maybe he was interviewing me because you're a junior's dad. So maybe that was why, but it doesn't matter now. We don't have to do any more supervised visits. Probably meet with them one more time. I'm still going to do my therapy, and that's it. I think we did a good job with that. Yeah, maybe. Whatever. Like, I still sat there and I listened to him and answered his questions, so it all paid off, I guess. You know what? I want to thank you for being so positive. You kept such a positive outlook during this whole thing, and I felt like I was attracting more negativity, so thank you for that, because you were right. It turned out all fine. You don't need to thank me. Just want to do the right thing. And it's crazy that even when I do the right thing, people still think I'm manipulating you, or I'm doing it to be manipulative or whatever, but I just want to see you happy, and I want to see you stress-free. That's it. Alright, well, I know you said you were going to do some safety thing for work online. I wanted to take the kids to the park, but I can't find my keys. Have you seen my keys anywhere? Nah, aren't they on the thing? Oh. Nah, I haven't seen them. I don't know where I left them. I never lose my keys. I'm going to have to use the spare keys. Are you going to be okay with me going to the park with the kids without you? Yeah, just be safe. Like I said, I got that work thing to do. I think it's like a 2-hour online thing, so. Alright. If you find my keys, let me know. Will do. Have fun at the park. Yeah, man. I was actually just finishing up that thing. It wasn't as long as I thought it would be. Yeah, and the questions were easy too. I thought it was gonna be like some serious thing where it could cost me my job. I just worry about those things. Yeah. So what's up? Tonight? What time? Damn. That's good money. I haven't even slept though. Yeah, you know what? I'll come in. I'll do the overtime. Yeah. Thanks for offering it to me. Nah, because I know people fight over it. Yeah. Alright. I'll see you tonight. So, like, are you okay, Mom? Because you haven't really been the same since the custody hearing. Even before the custody hearing, I wasn't okay. Custody hearing was just icing on the cake. I know, but now, I don't know. You just don't seem like yourself. You seem kind of like erratic, and you have nothing to fill your time now. Well, you have all this time on my hands is because I don't have my grandkids anymore. They gave me such purpose. Helping your sister, you know, as much as she wanted to make it seem like I was a bum, I took pride in that. Helping my daughter. She's just so ungrateful. Yeah, I know why you... I'm just saying, like, you know, Joey's mother got a job, hobbies and stuff, and I'm not saying, like, you're a bum or anything, but I'm saying, like, you're lonely here now, you don't have your grandkids and stuff, like, you need to fill your time with something or you're gonna go crazy. You know, Gina, you always play both sides, and you thrive off of the chaos in this family, so I don't know when you're being genuine. But if you are, and this is one of those rare moments, I would just suggest focusing on yourself. Don't get all boggled up with my feelings and what's going on with me. Just live your life, try to find a job, be happy, move on from your failed, broken off engagement. Just do you, as the kids would say, right? I can't just focus on myself. I live here with you and you're my mother. Like, I know you think I don't care about you, but I do care, and I see you like deteriorating. Well, one day I may not be here, so you have to learn how to focus on you. You never know who's gonna kick the can down the road or get locked up. Speaking of that, I just, if anything, God forbid, ever happened to me, my passwords and stuff are all written down next to my bed in the cabinet. I keep a stash of money on the mattress. I keep a lot of information in my bedside cabinet, so if you ever need anything, that's where it is. Okay, why are you telling me this? Because, Gina, you live in a house with me, you're my daughter. Circumstances change just like that. Look at Miranda's mother-in-law. One day she was drinking coffee, and the next she was in jail. Okay, now you're talking like, I don't know, like you don't have long to live or something. I don't like that. Gina, even though you act like it sometimes, you're no longer a kid. You're no longer the daughter that I'm raising, and you have to face the facts that your mother has her problems. Those problems lead to other problems, and that's why I'm saying you have to focus on yourself. Don't worry about me and my mood. I'm gonna have my ups and downs. Things are gonna happen, and yeah, don't get swept up in my mess. Mom, everyone and their mother in this family and Joey's family is going to therapy now. Like, why don't you try it or something? Because one day I'm gonna move out, whether you think that or not, and it's gonna be hard for me to move out knowing that you're like all alone. I'll be fine, Gina. More importantly, you'll be okay. No matter what happens to me, you'll be okay. I'm sure of that. Life goes on. You're so stubborn sometimes. Did you see the post that my sister made about me? Yeah, I saw it. The one where she's talking about how you took the grandkids away with it. Like, don't even feed into that. Yeah, and it's just crazy because she knows that I'm gonna see it. And she just wants me to fight. I know, but like I said, don't take the bait. Like, she's probably bored, or, she's dealing with your mom too, so she's probably cranky. Just don't feed in. People do that to stir, like I've done it. People do that to just piss you off and they want to start a family fight. Don't feed into it. I know, I'm not. Let the family think whatever they want to think about me. It just blows my mind that she can still defend my mom after everything that she did. You know what I mean? I don't really think she's defending your mom, though. If anything, she's trying to make herself look good for the rest of the family. But also, I think, she likes to see you guys fight. She likes to cause problems, man. She likes chaos. I don't think she sides with anyone but herself, genuinely. Just look at the whole, bracelet thing and all that. You thought she was coming here to be nice and all that, and nah. She was just stirring the pot again. So you really think that my sister doesn't take sides? She just wants to see us fight, all the time? Is she just, like a nihilist or something? Yeah. I mean, she probably sides with your mom a little bit more because, she benefits from that. She's under her roof. She gets money from her probably. And she's always kind of been bitter towards you. Yeah, you've been friendly, but there's always been that, layer of something there. I don't get that because I've always been, nice to her. Up until recent, we've always gotten along, and I just feel like she's always been jealous of me, even though there's nothing to be jealous of. You let it get to you, though. That's exactly what she wants. Even if you don't respond, and even if you don't start the fight that she's looking for, I do think there's part of her that, knows you're happy. She's not happy. She had, no longer with her fiance. She knows that you're thriving right now, so the only way to penetrate this life is to make a nasty post. That everyone does that though. You know, people are miserable sitting around, they got nothing going on, so what's to do but hate? I also hate that she's framing it to our family that I took her grandkids away like willy-nilly. Like I'm sure they know what happened, but there's still so much context that she leaves out. She makes it look like I was the one that took her to court just out of fun, and I don't know. I shouldn't be getting upset about it. You shouldn't, because they're 6 hours away, and you made your peace with them, and you've said like you're not gonna mess with them no more, and you know, out of sight, out of mind. I know they're your family, and I can't really tell you to not get upset. I get upset about things like that, you know it, but aren't we trying to be better? Are we trying to not let people get under our skin? Because that's always what it's been for us. That we've always had outside factors ruin our good time. You know, let's not let your sister or your mom do it. Because that's what your mom wants. Yeah, I wish you didn't have to do overtime tonight. I know, I'm gonna miss you too. But it's good money. But you know we're good with money. You don't need to bust your butt anymore. You know, you're not paying me child support anymore. You already gave me my bracelet. Remember when I told you the medication makes me feel numb and all that? And work keeps me busy. It actually helps me better than like therapy or whatever. And I don't like to be left alone with my thoughts for too long. Working keeps me busy like that, and it keeps me away from like drinking and smoking and whatever. Like I have my 15-minute break, but I use that to eat, and that's it. Like I also just want to do the best for us. I want to pull my weight too. I don't, just because you make a lot of money, I don't want to coast and live off you and not contribute. I know, and I'm sorry that there's still so many people that doubt you and, you know, condemn you. I just want you to know, like, I see the effort, and I don't take it as you trying to manipulate me, or I have a mind of my own. No, I want you to know that. Like, you can't manipulate me at this point. I just care what you think. That's literally it. I just want you to be happy. As long as I'm making you happy and I make you feel safe or something, or as long as you're not flinching around me, then I'm happy. Because I love you. I love you. You know, overnight, I know sometimes you wake up and stuff. I could FaceTime you if you feel like alone or something. Yeah. You know, I do wake up in the middle of the night sometimes just from like nightmares nowadays. So if I'm up, I'll FaceTime you. The hell do you want? Why do you have my daughter? Good evening, Brian. I'm sorry for waking you in the middle of the night, but I've been thinking and I feel terrible for everything I've done to you. So I brought you your daughter. Now Charlotte can live with you. That is not how this works. That's not how custody works. You're doing the exact same thing Joey would have done. You just stole your granddaughter. Dropping her off at me? No. That's not how this works. I know. You have to go to court and get custody and all that. But now you have her. And if Miranda wants her back, she can take you to court and take her back that way. At least you have an advantage now. I hope this makes up for, you know, the weirdness that I caused in your life. You need psychiatric help. You also lied and said that I was the one coming on to you. You made me feel uncomfortable for months. You made me hate myself. You made me leave your daughter because I didn't know what to do. Do you understand? You were a big part of why my relationship with her is non-existent now. Because of how you acted. I did lie. I wanted Miranda to feel bad for me. Maybe still let me see my grandkids, but it didn't work. So now this is my other plan. What other plan? This is your plan? To steal your granddaughter in the middle of the night and drive all these hours and drop her off with me? What would you think this would accomplish? Do you think I'd be happy? Do you think that I would call Miranda and gloat, hey, I have my daughter? No, I would never take my daughter under these circumstances. I didn't ask for this. You know how scared she's gonna be when she wakes up? How about you take her inside? You go put her down, and we can talk about this out here. We'll take her. Goodbye, Charlotte. I love you. As your grandma. I really do, and I'm sorry this all had to happen to you. Your mom made me crazy. Now you're with your daddy. And you'll be in a new home. Come here, baby. Because this version of you needs psychiatric help. And she's not safe with you. So she's coming in my house. You stay right here. You do not enter this house. Don't leave either. I will be calling the police. Alright, you stay right here, baby. It's nice to see you. Sorry not to see you under these circumstances. Alright, you just lay right here. I'll be right back, as I'm gonna deal with your crazy ass grandma. Alright, look. There's actually no talking to you. I don't want to hear about your plan or why you came here tonight or what you thought you were doing. Because what you just did was wrong. Yeah, you're right. There really isn't anything to talk about. You've done everything I've needed you to do. I do hope that you seeing your daughter for this short period of time did make up for what I did to you, in a way, even though I am upset that you rejected me. I am embarrassed still. But your daughter will be in a nice home now. Also, you're not going to call the police on me. We're not going to do this. I know that's what you're going to try to do, but it's going to be a waste of time because my cell phone is at home. Check my location. Gina's my alibi. You have no video proof, no fingerprints, no anything to show that I brought her here. Maybe I'll get caught, but I'm going to make it really hard for that to happen. So you might just want to keep your mouth shut. Anyway, it was nice seeing you. I'd like to report kidnapping at 47 Earl Street. My daughter was just taken. Yes? Yeah, her grandmother showed up with her at the door. I took her inside, I placed her down, and then I went back to go talk to her grandmother. And it must have been a setup, because the second I walked back in, she was gone. My daughter was gone. The back door was open. They set me up. They distracted me. Someone took her through the back. Because when I went back out front, I could still see her grandmother getting in her car. She did not have her. It was a setup. I didn't get a license plate. My daughter's been kidnapped.